I don't know. And like to the moms that have boys, like I want to know how y'all feel about certain stuff. Like Rainy and Nay, like y'all have boys, and I want to know. I mean, so Rainy, it's a little different for you because it's different for both of y'all. Because Nay, I believe you're married too. Hey Rika, good morning, peace, blessings, not but happiness. Don't forget, y'all. Tonight is open mic. It's Wednesday, so we'll be there this Wednesday. But listen, like I have a boy, and I don't never want no man to ever come in and try to control the household and tell them what to do. So for that reason, I don't even bring men around, right? But when I was a little girl, now that I'm recalling shit, I'm just thinking like how my stepdad came in and he played a big role and he was, he was the man. And we had to listen to him. However, he was around me since I was like 9 months. So technically, that's my fucking father. But he did treat me different than he treated his daughter. I think we can say that he did. Um, so I don't know. Like, I don't never want my kids to feel like I'm choosing somebody else over them because growing up, I always felt like somebody else was chosen more than me and my siblings, if that makes sense. Um, Even if it wasn't my stepdad, it would just be my mom. I just feel like my mom would let other people come in and just like take control. But I feel like my mom didn't have much of a backbone of her own to hold it down either. Spouse or no spouse, it's hard. A lot of what you said, I literally go through, and it's weird because they only act like that with me. Yeah, so, and see that, and so, and what I'm getting, what you're saying is like, because you're with their father, so it really doesn't even, it's not like a different person, it's their father. So first of all, he has the same amount of uh rights to correct them kids just as well as you, right? But you are a mom, those are your babies, and you might let up on some shit. And he's like, nah, fuck no, I said what I said. And you're like, but those are my babies. And then you'll take the heat and be like, nah, nigga, I said what the fuck I said. And now there's problems. So now the kids know who to play game with, right? And it's like they play with you, but and maybe they play with you because you're their mom. And maybe that's how it is with me. They're respectful everywhere else because your boys are definitely respectful. I don't have no problems with your boys. Your boys are the sweetest boys. Now they are a little fat and greedy. So is mine. They all I think all kids in general. They get to somebody else's house, they want to just eat up everything. My aunt didn't play that shit last year when I was a kid either. We always would go over there and she'd be like, hell no, yeah, it goes down. Yeah, no, I get it. Um, so I just think, hey Richard, hey girl, hey Richard, peace, blessings, nothing but happiness. Hey y'all, good morning, honey. I done got my face done. How y'all doing? I done did my face. Let me bring y'all up here, honey. Yeah, I done did my face. Let me show y'all. We got IG and Facebook over here, and we're doing a little good. So we're getting our life together. We're talking about gentle parenting versus um what else are we talking about? Gentle parenting. I smoked that weed before I came in here. Gentle parenting. She can really. Oh, they is killing me on what you call them. She could really smell a mile away. See, my thing is why you so negative? They every time you gotta get them. Like that's how y'all were with me on IG at first. I was like, oh my god, her nose is so big. Like they be killing me all the time, and I can't see who it is, but the internet, the world is so negative when you get into the thing. But I will let him keep watching because you're running my views up. So thank you. Appreciate it. It's a joke not being an asshole. Boy, bye. You were being an asshole. Fuck out of here. Now I called you bluff, and I'm telling you, you need to not be miserable and be nice and be kind to people. And now it's a joke. Fuck out of here. It's like, nah, if it's a joke, it's a joke. I could take one. It's no big deal. Just make sure, you don't be an asshole at 10, 12 in the morning or something. I don't know. All right, let's see. We're talking about gentle parenting. Do you got kids, Danny? Danny? Is it Danny? That's, Let me know if you got kids. All right, what don't women allow men to play their roles as father? It's okay for them to spend money as a dad, but when it comes to discipline, it's a problem. So, no, that's very nasty work, Teddy. Okay? That's very nasty work. No, I'm 17. Well, you need to be in school, and this is a lesson for you. Don't have no kids right now, okay? Because they're stressful, and y'all need to be in school. Um, but so it's not, I'm not saying that it's okay. Okay, so first of all, it's what you can discipline them kids. You can definitely discipline them kids as long as you've been around from day one to discipline. What you're not going to do, what you are not going to do is come in and out of my kids' life and think that you got the right to discipline when you see some fuck shit going on. I don't give a fuck. You ain't been around to put no down ground rules down. You ain't about to start doing it now. Now, if you are around consistently, that's a whole different level. Consistently, do your thing. But in reality, if you have not been around and you want to come around and you see somebody that did something, no, you don't have the right to do that. But it's reality. No, I agree with you. People, you are absolutely right. People do let their kids, and see, that's another thing. You can't not let your kids not be with the father, right? I'm not sending my child with you because you got another baby or whatever the situation is going on, right? I'm not going to send because, or you got another girlfriend and I don't feel comfortable with my baby going over there. So I'm not sending. So now you don't send the kid, right? Now, when it's really time for the kid to go, it's already distance and there's that disconnect because you already prevented that. Good morning, Brittany. Hey, Janet. Good morning. Hello. Is this live? Yes, we are live. I'm talking on IG and Instagram too. Good morning, Kenny Robb. Let's talk about gentle parenting versus old school parenting. And I'm going to bring you back to what we just said. Yes, this is live, y'all. Where I just got these places over here set up, so that's why I'm kind of like focused over here. But once when I get some action over here, you look wonderful. Thank you, Janet. Appreciate you, girl. 9:30 every morning. We is here, right here. Yes. Good morning. I love y'all. Peace, blessings. I'm trying to get my little followers up and stuff. I need y'all to support the movement. This Black History Month. Fuck with us. Say nah, I took it too far. All right. Anyway. Okay, girl, you look so good. Thank you, girlfriend. I need to get the lip liner. Um, Let me see. I need to get the lip liner. Good morning, Tatiana. Peace, blessings, nothing but happiness. Okay, let me go back because we was hitting it. We was hitting it real good. Because Teddy had said, why don't women allow men to play their role as fathers? It's okay for them to spend money as a dad, but when it comes to discipline, it's a problem. Go ahead, Toya. Honey, who you speaking for? Your brothers? My friend said, let me tell you something now, okay? Um, here's the thing. Well, your brother, because my bad. I know. But you're speaking like you hear, this bitch won't let me get my fucking child, but she acting all, and you probably do. You probably do hear that. I don't like the whole my kid when it's two parents. I agree with you. I don't like, but so here's my thing. And you know what? I'll give you guys a good example. Good morning, Bruce Daddy. Peace, blessings. Okay, here's my thing, y'all. Okay. For my first baby dad, right? For my first baby dad, let's do him. I was a bitter baby mom at one point. Oh, you want to be with this girl? You don't want to be with me? No, you can't see your son. No, I don't want my son over there with her, right? Friend, where you at? Because you can vouch for me. You can vouch for me. Is my friend on here? My friend might be on here. She's not on here, but she could vouch for. She might be on here. Oh shit, I see you, Leah. Yeah. Now come do a skit with this one. Come do a skit with this girl right here. Okay, hold on. Cause y'all hyping me. I probably should have came on here. When I got something serious to say, I'm coming on here without makeup. That's what we're going to do. I feel like I got a filter on this one though, on Instagram. I don't know unless it's really just like popping. I need my little lip liner. Give me my lip liner. I'm on live. Okay, that's not. Take a picture. Bring me my lip liner. Hey, Tammy. Okay, so here's the thing. It's popping. Thank you, girl. It's my first time doing it. It's my first time, but I didn't put a lot of lip liner on here. And I'm gonna learn how to do the eyebrows a little bit more. But this was my first day. I mean, this was my second time, and I feel like this was a little more light. It's like your signature saying peace, blessings. Yeah, it is. Tammy. Okay. Hey, Tammy. Good morning. Where you from, girlfriend? Did you mean to get on here? Okay. So hold on. Like for example, for Tammy Baller. Let me let this lady in. Go ahead. Good morning. So stop worrying about your lips. Your makeup is perfect today, and you look at your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm saying is for my first baby dad, I was a bitter baby mom. I was like, oh listen, I'm not gonna let the kids go over there. Like, I didn't want my son to go over there because he wanted to be with her, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. With me doing that, that disconnected the relationship with him and his father. So when it was time, good morning, girlfriend. I just let you in. Hopefully it lets you in. Um, so I just was sitting there. I was sitting there and I was like, listen, have you ever been eaten from behind? Oh, y'all trying to take it there. That is, yeah, I have. If you know, everybody needs to calm down. I'm trying to be serious. Long story short, I feel like that disconnected him and his father's relationship. And then my son was like, "Oh, I don't ever want to go over there. I don't want to go over there." Now he sees his brothers have a relationship with his dad, and now he's like, "Oh, I want to go over there." But now he goes over there, and he feels like he gets treated differently because he never really was over there in the first place. So now, with that being said, he doesn't really have that role model, and I don't know if I'm the reason. But also, he picked and choose when he wanted to be a father, and I don't have time for that shit either. You're not gonna pick and choose when you want to come around. You either coming around, staying around, or you staying the fuck out the way. And that's how I kept it. I kept it stay the fuck out the way. And honestly, it's at that point where you have the option. This one has the option. Y'all both can meet, mingle, stay with each other, do whatever you want. It still doesn't happen. So with me doing that, I sometimes now feel like maybe I was the cause of that, but at the same time I feel like if that relationship was supposed to be fixed, it would have been fixed, if that makes sense. Um so yeah, I don't know. Let me read these comments here. Let me see. I think it's a village, so the discipline should be discussed and agreed upon. Kids needs both parents. That's very beautiful. Raina, very beautiful. But some I wouldn't have been able to do that with my kid, with my other my first child's father. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Now with my second kid's father, absolutely, we could probably have a conversation where we can manage the discipline, which in his way he looks at it like I baby him too much and I let him get away with too much shit. But now that he's around to see more, it's not like that. Like, it's just, now he's up your ass as much as he's up my ass. So, and now you're babying him, but now, oh, but he's not a baby. I don't know. Let me see. I'm speaking as a mother who actually had to chase a man down and beg him to be a dad. But you got men out here that actually want to be a dad, but the women have stipulations on how he can father the child, because she wants to control everything. See, at one point, I would say yes. That's where I was at with that. That's exactly where I was at with that. Um, but at the same time, he picked and choose when he wanted to do. And see, it's one thing to be a dad, but to get your kid just to go to your girlfriend's house and do shit with your girlfriend and let your kid and the girlfriend's kids play whatever, just so that they can feel you're still not being a father. So don't let's not because some fathers think that, oh, it's okay because I'm gonna get my kid and I got them, but nigga, you're not doing shit with them. So that once when I realized that that was a situation with my oldest, I was like, oh yeah, we're good. Like, we're not, you don't do nothing with your kid. I do a lot of shit with my kids. So people be thinking, oh, I'm going to just get the kid to say I got him, take a picture, put him on Facebook. Ooh, ooh. No, bitch. It's more than that. So if when you act like that, yeah, you can't get my kid, regardless of how much you want to be a father. You want to be a father when it's convenient to you. And I'm not playing that shit. Not 1 minute you want to be here, next minute you're not here. Then I got to explain to the kid where the fuck. That's not fair to me. So sometimes it's okay to let that shit go. Um, Let's see. I think it takes a village. Okay, Rainey agreed to that. That comes with growth, and it's never too late. It's not. It's never too late. And see, with my first kid's father, I thought at some point we were like having a conversation where, okay, we both done grew up, shit's doing great, right? But now it's to the point where I see your old ways and old behaviors. Like, let's be real. Like, let's not even fucking sugarcoat shit. You think my son got anything for that video that I did for Chris, that video when I was crying with the football field and all that shit? That was real. You know why? Because I woke up out of nowhere and just was like, damn, my first baby dad really ain't fucking shit. And my son is literally without a dad, and he gets to see his brother with a father, and his father puts up with a lot of shit that he's not fucking responsible for, but he still looks out for him. And I'm just like, that's so fucked up, and I just don't want my son to ever feel no type of way because it's not his fault. But he doesn't know that, and he don't understand that. He's still holding on thinking that his dad's gonna do this, his dad's gonna get him this, his dad. And it's like, you fucking stupid fucker. No, he's not. You can't see that, but I can't say that to my kid. But that's how I feel. Now it's left to me to go pick up the pieces and make sure everybody's fucking happy. And now I gotta stress my ass out all because you can't be a fucking father. Hello. Let's see here. Good morning, y'all. Peace, blessings, nothing but happiness. Good morning, Nakia. Good morning. So it just, I think it really depends on the situation. But yes, there is parents out here that will be like, oh, like even with the second one, like at one point he was able to get his child whenever he want, but he was never consistent. And then we had the baby during the COVID pandemic. He wouldn't sit the fuck still. So if you think I'm giving you my kid, why? Or you think you coming around while you done been all around the whole world while I just had a baby and it's fucking a pandemic and the world shut off. You got me fucked up too. So that was that situation. And then he ended up going to jail. I even let his girl help take care of the baby. I was like, if y'all gonna, I trust her enough to make sure that worked out for them. And that was cool. But then his car got shot up. If you think I'm sending my kid with you, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Like, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Like, the fuck I look like sending my kid with you after somebody just bang bang at your car. Bitch, you know what? Yeah, no. No. So see, certain situations now, and these are my situations on why it may look like these are my situations that make it like, okay, that I can understand. But some females are on some shit like, no, you don't want to be with me, you can't have the kid and all that. Nobody got time for that. Because you know what? We both need breaks. You need a break from being a mom, and they need a break from being a dad if everybody's doing their part. I wasn't in a relationship when I had my son at 3 months. DNA, he went with dad and stepmother. I did that because my son's father died when he was 11. So I'm glad I let him spend the time with him then, cuz. Okay. So and you see, Tammy, listen, had you not did that, that shit will weigh on your heart every fucking day. Would it not? She basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, she explained she wasn't in a relationship when she had her son. But at 3 months, I don't know what the DNA part mean. I'm assuming that was his baby. He went with the dad and the stepmother. He went with the dad and the stepmother, and she did that because then her son's father died when he was 11. So she's glad she let him spend the time. I understand why people don't let their kids go if it's safe. Yeah, if it's a safe environment type situation, that I can explain. Yes, absolutely. 100%. But you're basically saying you let yours live with them, and you were still involved. And then at age 11, he passed away, and now you're like, "Whoo, I'm glad I did let him get that time with his father." So how is your son now? How is he as far as like emotional wise? Because You know, I mean, I know he knows you, but he lived with them. So I know that was like a big toll for him too. Everybody's situation is different, so what works for me may not work for anyone else either. No, and I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But you also got to know who you dealing with too. You know what I mean? Like you could be dealing with, I can't have no mature conversation with my first baby dad. Like we barely have. At one point I thought we were there. I really, really thought we were there. And I was like, oh, I'm so happy. Like I couldn't believe it. I pray over both of my kids as father. Regardless of how they make me feel or whatever, I pray over both of them. And I would always pray that he would get his shit together because his mental just didn't make sense to me. And it still doesn't make sense to me. And at this point, I can't do nothing about it. But I'm not going to and put that into my kids' head. I'm just gonna let you find out for yourself. But letting him find out for himself hurts me even more because it's like, boy, my baby don't deserve that. And that's what makes me fucking tear up and be like, damn, like, boy, I know how to pick them. That is so unfortunate, and it happens so much in our community. It breaks my heart, and I know because I've been the baby dad for years, LOL, but it's gotten better. Right, I agree. I agree with you. I mean, it's getting better for you, but in other people's situations, it sucks. And I think Raina's comment was for you, Tammy. Um, at some point, we got to take accountability. We put our kids and ourselves in these situations. We got to be careful of who we lay down with. And I'm not being mean, but this is the reality, hence of the reason why I never told the world who I had a baby dad by, because I knew he wasn't shit. But I laid down with that piece of shit, and that's my fault, and I apologize to my daughter. Hey, Anna, Nicole, let's do Nicole. Oh, I love you. No, and I agree with you, Toya. I absolutely agree with you. But you know what, Toya? This is another thing, Teddy. Let me use it with Teddy. This is another thing. I'm gonna say hi to everybody that joined in a second here. You know what, Teddy? Here's the thing. You don't know you're laying with a piece of shit. See, nobody takes enough time to really get to talk to people nowadays and really sit down. Remember we used to sit down on the phone, huh? We used to sit down on the damn phone with our feet up like this, all in love and shit, staying up and just we don't do that anymore. Nobody, you really don't know nobody's a piece of shit until you either have a baby with them or some money shit go. You got to have enough time to be with people to figure that out. So we know that now. Absolutely. If I was to have a third baby dad, guarantee, regardless of what me and him go through, I know he's going to be a good father. And I know I'm gonna be a good mother. Ain't no bitter baby mom type shit. But that's because I done been through that shit. Even with my second baby dad, I wasn't attempting to be on no bitter shit. There was no need for me to be bitter. That's my best friend. We've been friends for years. How our situation happened. There was no need for me to be jealous of who had came after me or before. None of that. So I'm always gonna be genuine. But once when you show me weird shit, you're done. I'm wrapping it up. It's a wrap. But that is very true. We do got to be very careful with who we deal with. And we have to take account. Well, I did, but and like you said, I apologize to my daughter because she didn't deserve that. You know what I mean? Um, yes, just gotta pray for them. Yeah, you do. Hey, Melinda, you look pretty. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. I done did a little dizzle and dazzle. I'm gonna let the makeup go because I'm mad that the lip liner's coming off, but we got it popping. I feel where you are coming from. I go through the same thing with my daughter's dad, but she is 17 now and is able to express herself to him. Right? And see, when you let that happen, when you let them express themselves, like, then they want to say, oh, this is shit that you put in her head. No, this is the shit she seen, actually. Unfortunately, she saw you be an asshole. She saw that shit. Not why you think I sat there and told her. Let me see here. Melinda, same with my kids' dad. They don't even bother with their dads and they're good with it. And see, that's how I was with my father. And I'm gonna explain that. With my dad, he has a whole bunch of kids. Me and my siblings are cool. I talk to my siblings, I have a relationship with my siblings, but my mom would send me over there, and I didn't like going over there. And I don't know if it was because it was discipline or what it was. I just was uncomfortable. So I never really wanted to go over there. So being that I never wanted to go over there, my mom would still send me, which I would wish she didn't, because I feel like I would never send my kid in an uncomfortable situation. If you feel uncomfortable or you don't want to go, that's it. That's one of the problems I have with my youngest. Then my youngest be like, no, I don't want to go to my dad's house. Do I F with women? Um, no, you see, we trying to be serious, Janet, and you over here trying to get a wet one. Give me a minute, god damn it. Shit. Hold on, I'm trying to pick up these things. Let me see. Where you from, Janet? Where you from? Let me see if I could travel over there and get it from behind real quick. Hello. She trying to, do nasty stuff to me. Okay, anyway, we trying to talk about kids. This is why we need to not have kids. All right, let me see what this hair is doing. Let me see. I know y'all like, why would she do that? Because I'm trying to see what other style I can get into, huh? All right, I'm going to put it back over this way. There we go. Do a little. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. All right, let me see. Hey, Zebra. Good morning. Yeah, I feel like there's a filter on this damn phone and I can't. Does it look like there's a filter on IG? What do y'all think? Oops. Okay, I'm able to see who's there. Good morning, Pierre. No, kids see everything, and the dads have to answer for not being in their lives. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But they try to make it like we schooled them on what to say, and it's like, bro, no, we didn't. We absolutely didn't. Who is messing with the filter on Instagram? Let me see here. No, just natural beauty, period. Okay, with the natural. Okay, period. No, but oh, yeah, I'm on IG on this phone. This is on Facebook. No, boo, it's the makeup. No, look, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all see that? That looks like a filter on me. Like, y'all not getting that type of, you know? Okay. Yeah, okay, hold on. What did I do? How do I get the camera back to me? Okay, here we go. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like kids, they will see, the truth in things. I do feel like they will notice the truth in things. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, it's different over here. I don't know. It's weird. It looks like a filter. I didn't do it. I don't know how to. I don't know how to do it. It says nothing's on here. I think somebody's doing something. Oh, now it came back. So maybe it was on something. Or maybe someone's messing with it. But like, how could they mess with it if I'm like on here by myself? Yeah, that was a filter because it was given. Honey, I was over here feeling myself like, what? Yeah. But yeah, don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna do a little something. I'm a little fiddle dazzle with my hair. But yeah, I do feel like kids will know exactly what's going on, who's not shit. But I also feel like kids always still have a little bit of hope. And I think that's what I'm dealing with my son. My son has hope that his dad is gonna, and I just don't think it's fair. So like I'm a little upset at myself. Like Teddy was saying, we gotta know who we sleep with. I'm a little upset that I even chose him. Like it's not even that I chose. Like I could have, but I wouldn't have my son then if I did that. If I went the other route. So I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty difficult being a parent nowadays and a co-parent. So I think what we got out of this live this morning, as far as that session first, and I got another topic, is basically women, don't be bitter to your baby dad. It's not your kid, it's his kid. But I don't know. You know what, Toya? Teddy, I can't agree with you on that, because at the end of the day, regardless of what happens, it is our responsibility to make sure that kid is okay. Now, not every fucking father feels that way. I'm sorry, they just don't. Like we grow to have the kid. What up, cousin? Come join and let's talk about it. Cause you're a father of seven. I feel like our 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 kids and the men, they I feel like the dads, as a mom, we know I'm gonna have this baby. This baby's my responsibility. Fathers don't think like that. So, like, regardless of how this plays out, whether the dad wants to be involved, whether he is involved, whether I let him be involved, all right, cuz I got you. Whatever, I let him be involved, whatever the situation is, he's not looking at it like this kid is my responsibility. Now, I can have a man come on and say, yes, they do think that way or not, but I don't think they do. My mom told me when I have that baby, that's your responsibility. That's your child. Now, I agree, though, Teddy. I do agree. I do absolutely agree. It shouldn't be my kid, my kid, my kid. It should be our kid. It absolutely should be. Melinda said they will. Kids always want the parent who is not active in their lives. I went through the same thing, and mines are 34 and 40. I never talked bad about their dads nor stopped them from going over. And the dad told me if they can't have me, they don't want the kid. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, and will really do that. Like, oh, and the whole wow. I mean, and as a mom, that shit hurts. But you're not gonna be with somebody that you don't want to be with, and you shouldn't. But it hurts, and then it hurts the kid even more. And they really don't know or understand until they're older. It's your responsibility. You didn't make the baby alone. Right. But y'all sometimes don't think of it the same way. It's only one person that thinks of it the same way. Just like in life, there's a right way and a wrong way and the right way. Or what does they say? It's a one true side to this side to the story and another side to the story. Right? Didn't they say that? What, and it's one side, the truth, and it's the third thing. Two sides to a story and the truth. So it's her side, his side, and the truth. I don't know. I don't know. I'm dazing off. On another note, what up, Stay ENT, my boy? Good morning. We got all these lives going on right now. It's your responsibility. You didn't make the baby alone. Okay, yeah, so we're still there. No, and I get that. Have a good morning. What advice would you give about going viral? Hey, good morning, Trey. Stay consistent. Just stay. You don't know which one it's gonna be. You just gotta stay consistent. Just keep doing it. One of them will jump for you. Just keep doing it. Just whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. I don't really have no good advice, or I would have went viral. I don't even know. And you know what? That's a good question. Because what is viral? Is viral just going like stupid dumb on social media, or is it like a little here and there? I wanted to ask that question the other day, because people be like, I'm going viral, and it's like, what is going viral? Let's see here. But we are, if you're a father, you can chime in to this. We're talking about how we're talking about gentle parenting versus old school parenting, but now we're running into if you have kids, the baby is yours and not just the mother's. You can't make anyone take care or spend time with their kids. Let go and let God. You're a great mother. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Melinda. But no, that is true. You can't make anyone take care. And that's what I'm saying. So if they're not willing to, you are I'm literally, when anytime I have a child, I'm in my head, that's my kid. Now, if you want to be a part and you do it, that's our kid. Absolutely. I'm not gonna take that from you. But if you showing me that this ain't your kid and you ain't got nothing to do with it, this is my responsibility. Um, Honestly, having older children, both parents could be in the child's life, but when they're grown, they tend to separate themselves from the parents, and sometimes more than the father for whatever reason. All right, so I'm glad you said that, Tanya. And good morning. I didn't even know if we were on here. Hey, Shy. Good morning. Makeup popping. Thank you, friend. I done did my little. I was in the bathroom fucking up shit. I was mixing shit together. I was like, hey, bitch. But Tanya, good morning and peace, blessings. I don't think I seen you on here this morning. If I did, now I'm saying it. Good morning. You got it. You actually have a good point to that. She's saying that they can have that relationship for both kids, but once when they get older, they seem to separate, and they separate more, and it seems like they separate more from the father than anything. I can agree with you to a certain extent. I have a homegirl who actually grew up in a two-parent household. Her and her father, her mom and her dad, they loved on each other. They always did family shit. And even as an adult, she would go over and hang out with them and do stuff. Even I could use my foster family for an example too, because they're married, they do their thing. Now they're still together, but now my friend's home, their parents, they're not together. And she tries to spend as much equal time with them, and it's difficult for her because now that they're not together, now she got to make time for this one and make time for that one. And of course, they don't want to be in one room together, so it makes it a little different for her to have to, she got to go above and beyond to spend quality time with both. Now, see, for me, I can agree with you on that, Tanya, because this is my foster family that I'm talking about, but I've been with them since I was about, 14, 13. And I am now an adult, and I do chime more to the mother side than the father. And I just think, I don't know. There's a few things that I feel is off with me and him. That's my dog, though. That's my dog. And as kids, you're gonna have those moments with your parents. But I just feel like we used to be completely like really tight. But like I'm more tight with her. Like I'm gonna go get up and go grocery shopping with her before I get up and go somewhere with my dad. But then you got my homegirl over here who will get up and go with her dad anywhere they want to go. So I mean, it flows for both in both boats here. Let me see. If the father are doing their part, then they should have equal rights in time. But with children with different fathers, that does get technical. It does. But I can't say, oh, I'm not gonna let you get your son because my other son doesn't have his father. That's fucked up. What I will do though is let you get time with your kid, and then I will take my oldest and do something. You know what I mean? Yes, that I understand. Yeah, because you can't, like, I can't be like, oh, because this person's dad's coming and your dad's not coming, I can't let you not be you know what I mean? Like, I can't, no, he's going with his dad. Hey, baby mom, he's going with his dad, and now he's going with his dad. I would say, well, Aiden can't go. I mean, Zay can't go because Aiden's dad's not coming to get him. That's not fair to my baby dad that wants to be a father, and it's not his responsibility to pick up some shit that's not his responsibility either. So yeah, it does get difficult when you got thank you, baby mom. I was in the bathroom playing with stuff. I was in there playing with stuff. I was in there doing did like 4 curls or whatever. But yeah, it is. It gets really difficult when you have two baby dads. But that's where, like Teddy was saying, the problem with that is that's why we really need to pay attention, of who we dealing with and who we laying down with. But I don't think anybody gives it enough time to figure that out. And at that point, that comes with your self mental and everything else. Janet, how you feel? What you think? You ain't even tell me where you from, friend. Where you from? What part? Where you from? I'm trying to get my little curls together. And let me leave the hair alone. Hey, Kenyon. Good morning. Peace, blessings, none but happiness. So yeah, Tanya, I do agree. I thought it was a filter for a second. It was like, no, now, why would she do that? No, I did have a filter on, though. I was trying to figure out where the hell it came from. All right, this is from Shy. If it's toxic, keep and protect your child. Their mental health matters, even if it's keeping that toxic parent away until they can be more emotionally and mentally stable. And see, I'm with you there too. Like, and that's one of the reasons why my first baby dad wasn't allowed. Like, it was just like, you toxic. It's just too much. Like I said, in the beginning, I was bitter. I was like, oh, you want to be with that girl? You're not seeing your son. I did do that. But then I learned with my second child, there was no need for me to be like that. Come get your child. But then he didn't know how to be. He didn't know. And we had the baby during a quarantine time, so he wants to be out in the streets. That's fine. Do your thing. You're not coming over here. So now I can never be labeled as a bitter baby mom or kept him from you. You did that shit. You did that. So now these 4 years come in and you want to be involved. That's cool. Be involved. But don't come around here talking shit, telling people what to do when you weren't around to do that in the beginning. That's where I'm at with that. Um, Good morning, legendary. Good morning, peace, blessings, nothing but happiness. Good morning, y'all. Um, but yeah, if the child, and see, I had made a post, and I had made a post, and it was a couple months ago, and it was like, what would be a reason that you would keep your child away from the other parent? And I was just trying to get to, because some people feel like, oh, they got a new person, they don't trust people. I can understand that to a certain extent. Like Teddy said, it's one thing for the father to spend money, but they can't do the same shit you're doing. Spend time and, and discipline and so forth. So I agree with you there. But what we're not gonna do, okay, hold on, I was just reading shit, going through everything here. What we're not gonna do though is make it like, I don't know, I kind of lost my train of thought, y'all. I ain't even gonna fucking lie to y'all. I was trying to keep it together, but see, that's why I can't keep it together. I think what I was trying to say was, I don't know, somebody rewind the live, because I didn't, where was I at, y'all? Help me out. And this is why I think I got dementia. Like, that's probably not something to play with, but I do think, like, when I was looking at my grandmom's symptoms, I was like, bitch, I got this shit too. But, okay, so no, what I'm saying is it wasn't fair, toxic situation. So, like, with my first baby dad, like I said, he was in certain situations, like, the way he thought just was, like, stupid. And he would get his kid just to get his kid to say he got his kid, but to go somewhere else. What up, Jared? Jared. What up, Zoo Animal? Good morning. No, that's you being high. For sure. High as hell, huh? But then it also gives, like, okay, so the toxic situation, the mental shit, like, okay, I don't want my kid to be around that, because I feel like that's going to fuck up their mental too. But then we're talking about parents equally. Somebody help me out. Hello, Jared, just Zoo, come in here. Come on in here, y'all. We're talking about being a bitter baby mom, keeping your kids away from the other parent when it's both of your kids. Some people, like I said, some people be in that situation. I was that bitter one at first, and then I realized, like, there's no need to be bitter. I need help. You need to have the same responsibility that you have. But like Teddy was saying, this is where I'm getting it back. Like Teddy was explaining, this is our child, not just my child. Read Shy's comment. That's where you left off. That's a good reason to keep your kid away from the other parent, being unstable and reckless. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then other people will come out and make it like it's not that situation. But I'm gonna run it back to Teddy's situation, because she had also made a point that, we don't know who we're sleeping with. And we don't, you just don't know until later on some shit comes out. And at the end of the day, that's our child, not my child. But when you are, okay, that's where I was at. I'm sorry that we took fucking forever to get there. I had made a post. What's one of the reasons why you would keep your kid away? And some people feel like, oh, they got a new person, I don't trust this person, whatever the situation is, so they let it go and they don't want the kid to be around them. Cool. That's there's no reason for that, right? There, I think that's bitterness. But if you're in an unsafe environment, which is a lot of things that people were commenting, well, you know, this person was touching on this person, this, that, and the third. And I was like, okay, bet. I can understand that 100%. So with that being said, we're gonna bring in my co-host because I'm high as fuck, cousin, and I am losing. I'm losing them. I'm losing them this morning. I got I got my cousin Fake Will right here on Instagram. So I'm gonna just show y'all how we're doing it. We got 11 on hold on, cousin. Yeah. Yeah, we got 11 on Facebook. Here we are. We had a couple over here. What's up, people? Yeah, what up, y'all? So y'all see my cousin? Okay. Yeah. So now I'm gonna turn around. So were you here in the convo, cousin? I heard some of it. So you don't have to back. I had to get. I'm at work, so you don't have to bounce back in it and back and forth in real quick. Okay. But, I definitely got some of the parenting and the father situation. Right. And all that type of stuff. First, I want to say you look very beautiful this morning. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin. You look really beautiful. I don't know. Like, I hate to say this part, but you got court. No, I don't got court. I wouldn't look good for court. Court can kiss my ass. No, if I, black people always feel you look bad. You look. Yeah, no, I got a funeral that I'm going to. Look, I got a funeral. I want him to look at me before he leave. At least you ain't put on all black. Yeah, I didn't want to feel sad. Yeah, no, I didn't want to feel sad. Uh-oh, cousin, come on with the Wi-Fi, cuz. We was about to enjoy you, cousin. Cousin, oh, so many compliments. Yes, because I don't be putting on makeup, y'all. I'm mad that I ain't do my hair the way I wanted to. You having a brain fart, girl, all the time. No, this is a part of my mental that fucks with me. Like, we could be in mid-conversation and I'll just forget what the fuck's going on. I don't know, cousin. Can you try to end it? Hold on. Remove from live. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, maybe I need to remove you from live video. But I don't want to remove it. If you remove, they won't be able to rejoin this live video. They'll be able to join. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Yeah, cousin, your Wi-Fi, cuz. Oh, my God. And I can't take you off on here. Come on Facebook. Look, come on Facebook. Fuck it. I'm just saying, when they comment and said all those toxic situations, I was like, okay, that's definitely something that I can understand. Like, if the kid's not safe and if you feel that it's not a safe environment, that's a reason to keep the baby away. Wait, let me leave and come back. Okay. As a mother, you're supposed to keep your kids safe. Absolutely, 100%. Don't send your kids to an unstable household. Right, and that's where if the kid is saying, I don't want to go, you may know that it's not like an uncle or somebody is touching them, but they don't feel comfortable. So why would you send them if they feel comfortable? And that's where I was with my kid. My oldest, he never really wanted to go over to his aunt's house and this, that, and the third. And I said, no, if he don't want to go, he don't want to go. I'm not forcing my kid to go somewhere to be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? He'll go for a little bit, but he's like, Mom, I'm not staying a night over there. And I'm okay. I can respect that. So I'm coming to get you. That's a good reason to keep your kid away from the parent of being unstable and reckless. As a mother, you're supposed to keep your kids safe. You have to protect your kids from toxic, and unsafe behavior. You have to be a positive influence in your child's life, but that goes for both parents. And that's what I'm saying. What if you have one parent that's all 100% positive and then you have another parent that has 25% shit in them, huh? You look so cute, like you're on your way to a job interview or a family service office. Thank you. I just said I'm on my way to a funeral. I'm not on my way to a funeral. I'm fucking around. I just got cute to get on here this morning. I'm learning how to do my makeup, Gwen. Oh, Gwen, we got to get you down here because they're going to love you. I'm about to get off on this one. Okay, love you guys. Bye.